friends. Today we're reading Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once there was a little girl called Goldilocks. Oh, what a sweet child, said someone new in town. That's what you think, said the neighbor. What? What's she gonna do? One morning, Goldilocks' mother sent her to buy muffins in the village. You must promise not to take the shortcut through the forest, she said. I've heard that bears live there. I promise, said Goldilocks. But to tell the truth, Goldilocks was one of those little girls who did exactly what they pleased. They did not listen. She's saying, hey, 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 hey. Meanwhile, in a clearing deeper in the forest, in a charming house all their own, and was a family of brown bears sitting down to breakfast. Patooey, cried big old Papa Bear. This porridge is scalding. I've burned my tongue. Ah, cried Baby Bear. No, really, said Mama Bear, who was a medium size. That's quite enough. No fussing, right? I know, said Papa Bear. Let's go for a spin while the porridge is cooling. Excellent, said Mama Bear. So they got on their rusty old bicycle and off they went. Tra-la-la-la-la. A few minutes later, Goldilocks arrived at the bear's house. She walked right in without even bothering to knock. On the dining room table were 3 inviting bowls of porridge. I don't mind if I do, said Goldilocks, helping herself to the biggest bowl. Oh, she's taking liberties. But the porridge in the biggest bowl was much too hot. Patooey, cried Goldilocks, and she spat it out. Next she tasted the porridge in the medium-sized bowl, but that porridge was much too cold. Then Goldilocks tasted the porridge in the big bowl, and it was just right. Neither too hot nor too cold. In fact, she liked it so much she gobbled it all up. Oh no, poor Baby Bear. Feeling full and satisfied, Goldilocks thought it would be fun to have a look around. Right away, she noticed a lot of coarse brown fur everywhere. They must have kitties, she said. In the living room, there were 3 chairs. I don't mind if I do, she said, climbing into the biggest one. But the biggest chair was much too hard. She could not get comfortable. Next, she sat in the medium-sized chair, but that was much too soft, and she thought she might never get out. Then Goldilocks sat in the little chair that was just right. Neither too hard nor too soft. In fact, she liked it so much she rocked and rocked and rocked. Oh no, until the chair fell completely to pieces. Poor Baby Bear. Wah, wah, wah. All his porridge is eaten. His little chair's broken. Now that all the rocking left Goldilocks quite tuckered out. I could take a little snooze. So she went to look for a comfy place to nap. Upstairs were 3 beds. I don't mind if I do, said Goldilocks. And she got into the biggest one. But the head of the biggest bed was much too high. Next she tried the medium-sized bed, but the head of that bed was much too low. And she went into the little bed, and it was just right. Soon she was all nice and cozy and sound asleep. She did not hear the bears come home. Whose bed is she sleeping in, friends? Poor Baby Bear. Let's see what happens. The 3 bears were very hungry. But when they went in for breakfast, they could scarcely believe their eyes. Somebody's been in my porridge, said Papa Bear. Somebody's been in my porridge, said Mama Bear. Somebody's been in my porridge, said Baby Bear, and eaten it all up. In the living room, the 3 little bears were in for another surprise. Somebody's been sitting in my chair, said Papa Bear. Somebody's been sitting in my chair, said Mama Bear. Somebody's been sitting in my chair and broke it to smithereens. The 3 bears went upstairs on tiptoe, not knowing what they would discover. At first, everything seemed fine, but then Papa Bear lay down on his big brass bed. Somebody's been lying in my bed, he cried, and he was not amused. Not amused means he did not think it was funny. Egad, said Mama, somebody's been lying in my bed. Look, said Baby Bear. Somebody's been lying in my bed, and there she is. Now, see here, roared Papa Bear. Goldilocks woke up with a start and her eyes nearly popped out of her head. Before the bears could demand a proper explanation means why, Goldilocks was out of bed, out the window, on her way home. Who was that girl? Who was that girl? Said Baby Bear. I have no idea, said Mama, but I hope we never see her again. And they never did. And we all say the end.